And these you didn't graph, you're just finding the missing value.
Just wanted to see for the second or the first x-intercept.
Okay.
I got negative 1.5 and didn't seem right, but.
No, it looks like it's going to be a fraction.
I'm glad you asked that, because I got a fraction.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not live in a perfect world. They will sometimes end up being like that. If I put, okay, remember this is x, this is y. So if I put 0 in for x, I'm just going to do them all. 2 times 0 plus 3. So y equals, what's 2 times 0?
0.
Plus 3.
3.
So that's the first one. That one was okay? Okay. Now this one looks like it will be a fraction answer or decimal answer, however you want to write it. So this time I'm making y0 equals 2x plus 3. Now, this could be an equation you had on this last test. It could look like something like this. You leave this where it is. How would you move the positive 3?
Negative 3.
Subtract it. So 0 minus 3 is negative 3 equals 2x. And then how would you solve the x? Get that x off? Divide by 2. And you can leave it as negative 3 halves, or you could write it as negative 1.5. It doesn't matter how you look at it, either way. So it can give you a fraction. And you would do the same with the others. Chesley?
In number 19, in the last page, doing the normal cover-up method, I just multiplied those instead of dividing them. Is there a reason later that that'll mess you up? So I just got a decimal right out the bat.
Are you talking about 19 and 4.2?
Correct.
And what did you multiply to get the x-intercept?
If you'll flip the page.
Oh, yeah. Flipping.
On
Here?
yeah, when you did the cover-up to get the x, cover the y.
Right.
And it was, well, what do you have to multiply 4 by to get 2?
And you knew a half.
And it's 0.5. But is there a reason that, but you did, you divided instead. Is there a reason that with more complex ones that would work? Or?
The only thing is you knew just by common sense it was one. But if it was like, if it was like 6x plus 8y equals 23, and then you're trying to find the x-intercept, it's like 6 times what is 23?
Yeah, so
then you would just divide both sides by 6.
So I should break that habit, basically.
Yeah, this is just proving that it is 1/2, but you just knew mentally it was 1/2, but sometimes that won't be that pretty.
For number 29 and 4.1,
Okay.
The last one,
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was x equals 2 or x equals 5.
Did you have, when you plugged it in, did you get 4x plus 5 times 8 equals 20?
Yes.
Okay. Then did you get 4x plus 40 equals 20?
Yes.
And then did you subtract 40 to both?
Yes.
Okay.
And that gives you negative 20.
So 4x equals negative 20. And then how would you get the x by itself?
4 divided by 4.
I think this is the one I sent in the email. I said check this one because
you know what I did? I looked at it and I was thinking of PEMDAS, and I think I did that on a few.
The other one that I commented on yours is number 39 in that section. It said to plot the points. Number 39.
Yeah.
But you made lines. They should just be dots. You shouldn't have made any lines.
And which one was, you know how you, did you do like A, B, and C?
Yeah. This was part B.
That was part B?
Where they plug B in.
Because I got 50, but I should have just done 5.
Negative 5. So you did answer that first one, 3 comma 5. You made it into 2 different sheets. When you're graphing a point, you remember you have to go over 3, and then up 5, and then put a solid dot and that's it. No lines. So you like made 2 points out of 1 point and then connected. So you just made 1 solid dot. when you're doing this.
Twenty-three to 29, the last 2 points, I found like, half correct numbers, I can show you in my papers.
Okay. Okay, so what's your question?
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As long as you did your algebra, some of them will be fractions, and then some of them will be.
Okay, like for example, over here I have 29, 4x plus 5y equals 20, and then for one of the points I put negative 40 plus positive 20 equals 20. No, because that's wrong.
Well, you
That's why.
put in negative 10 for x, and then you had to find the y. So you would have had negative 40 plus 5y equals 20, and you have to solve. That's probably how you got your answer, but you have to show the algebra.
I have to show the algebra.
Yeah, so I can see where you're
That's on
getting.
39.
Danielle?
How, if we did, and if it's too complicated, don't worry about it. But
Okay.
how would we plot a fraction? I mean, because in some of the homework I did, get a fraction.
Let's say the fraction was 2.5, comma 1.5, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically. Okay, the 2.5 means you need to go to the right 2.5.
Okay.
So 1, 2.5.
Okay.
And then the 1.5 means you need to go up 1.5.
Okay, so you were just like,
Estimating.
okay.
In between the two things.
All right.
Actually, can you go back to the first page when you was doing, that's why I had that question at. How can, scroll down, pull it down, just, yeah, there. How can you tell, now when you're doing the cover-up, automatically, you're starting everything on the right-hand side? You see where the 0 and the 1 is?
Which problem are you looking at?
Well, it was a general question, but it was like way earlier when you was going through it.
X's and Y's have to be on the same side.
Okay.
And you would cover up the Y first.
Which I understand that portion.
Okay.
But the question that I had, and hold on, I'm trying to see if I see it again. Can you pull the paper down?
Yeah.
Is that, or up, I mean. Where I'm seeing the top part. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see where I saw that at. For instance, number 7
Okay.
versus number 21.
Okay.
Number 7, you started everything on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side. So the 0, the 1, and the 2.
Right, because they're on opposite sides.
So if they're on opposite sides, then you would have everything.
Yes, and you would just choose 0, 1, and 2.
Okay,
But if
but
they're on the same side, then
then you would do left and right. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
On 39,
Alright, sure.
the 0.5, did it end up on the y-intercept?
Yes.
Okay.
yes. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll start the new stuff, and if we need to do